Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video. So in this video we're going to be talking all about KABAM, what's been going on recently, and mainly specifically this Elder difficulty. So now, first thing I want to get out of the way is, why have I not addressed any of this? Well, it's very simple. I've been very busy and I have not had a chance to really look at anything. The MCOC stuff I've been worried about was the end of the Brawl season. Then Act 9.3 came out. There's just been a lot going on in-game, in my real life. Just very busy. But I finally tonight had a chance, on a chill, Sunday night, had a chance to just kind of be playing the game on my own. And I got the chance to really check out this event quest, because I believe it leaves the next morning. I'm recording this Sunday night. It's leaving Monday. We're supposed to be getting a new one, which we're going to get into all that in a second. But I didn't want to make a video talking about the whole event quest and Elder difficulty without first trying it myself. I can't give proper feedback unless I try it with my own two hands, personally. So that's why I was holding off. It was such a hot topic in the community, but I didn't watch anyone's videos. I didn't really hear what people were saying too much, other than the event quest is garbage, Elder difficulty sucks. I just heard the generic bad terms being thrown around, but I didn't really know what was going on. So I finally got into the quest, and so you have to do a one-time clear through the classic difficulty first, which is just annoying and time-consuming, right? So that's annoying. But okay, you get through that, then you get to Elder difficulty. Now, when I first looked at this, man, I thought there was only 2 quests. I thought it was 1 and 2 right here, 1 and 2 quests, because I opened this up and I did a fight, and I was like, there cannot be more than 2 quests for this. One of these quests is already so much. There's no way there can be more than 2 quests, surely. So, I went through the entire first quest. It took me a while. Threw on some MCOC videos in the background. I was catching up on some other YouTubers' content, getting through it. And then I realized, wait, no. There is 2 other chapters. There's 3 total. There's 6 of these quests. Dude, this one took me a while. Took me some revives. And it was just a headache. And that was 1 quest. You told me I gotta do this 6 times? Hell no. Hell no, dude. This sucks. The health pools are so freaking crazy, dude. And the attack values. That's really the big thing, especially in, this first quest. I had this one fight. This spiral here. That I was brought in Kitty Pride for. 6-star Kitty, bro. I took 3 revives or something. I was just getting melted by the bleeds. Every single hit, I was getting bleed applied to me. And with the nodes, I'm supposed to be 90% resistant, but the attack value is so freaking stupidly high that I just get melted. I throw a special to convert the bleeds to furies. By the end of the special, I had 5 more bleeds on me, and then I'm just dying. It was so stupid, man. 27,000 attack rating. That is unreal. That is so stupidly skyrocketed high. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. So once I finally got in here, everything made sense. I'm like, okay, I see what the entire community is talking about. I didn't know the specifics, but after actually trying, I'm like, oh, it all makes sense now. Everyone's saying this is garbage. Yes, this is terrible. So after trying it for myself, that's my review. That is my feedback on this content. It is rough, and like I said, it's going away in the morning. So, after doing 1 quest, I was thinking, do I want to do the other freaking 5 quests tonight before this goes away for 14,500 Titan shards, for not even a full tier 7? And I was like, no, I don't. I really don't. The rewards, are semi-decent. But no, 1 of these quests was torture enough. Yeah, no, I'm good. I was debating just starting a live stream and knocking it out, but no. And I would need to live stream to knock it out, because it would be so boring to do on my own. When I'm live streaming and I got you guys to talk to, and even arena is fun when I got you guys hanging out and chat. So it'd be fun. It'd be fine. It'd be fun on stream, but just on my own, man, one quest was brutal. It was terrible. So, what does KABAM have to say? We got some Discord posts to read and some other stuff that's going on as well that we can talk about a little bit. So, I believe this went live like right after, soon after it dropped. So, thank you for your passionate feedback on the event quest, adaptive event quest. We hear your concerns about its difficulty and are actively working on adjustments for next month's quest. Both classic and elder difficulties will be tuned to offer more balanced and enjoyable experience. We're currently testing these changes to ensure they meet your expectations, and we'll share full details once they're finalized. We deeply appreciate your patience, commitment, and MCOC over the past week. We haven't hit the mark on this quest and our user experience in general since the launch of this update. We're committed to making things right. Thank you for your passion dedicated to the contest. So then there's also this Zola bug, which I didn't even realize when I was doing my crystal opening at first, just because I already have Zola, so he wasn't really like on my mind. I was only thinking about the new champs. But I think this is a super pro player move, the compensation that they're choosing to do. As long as, and they've extended the window to tomorrow, to Monday, that if you open just one Titan in that time, you're gonna get either, you can choose between a 7-star Zola or a 7-star Titan crystal. So this is awesome. Love this. I'm picking the Titan crystal. That'd be great. This will be another crystal once I finish 9.3. All right, moving on. So this was KABAM's, big response. So adaptive difficulty event quest immediate update. So this is rare. Like this is a very common, typical response from KABAM. It's like, yeah, guys, we know we messed up. We're gonna work on it. Next month it'll be better. That's a classic KABAM response, answer, and move, right? This is different. They're taking immediate action. I was not expecting this, so let's discuss. Thank you all for your feedback on the adaptive event quest. We've heard you loud and clear. We'll be making changes to address your concerns. Okay, hold on. I gotta move this over ever so slightly. There we go. See it all. So in the past years, the addition of the new event quest difficulties offered new heights, both challenges, challenge, and progression. In today's contest, frequent Everest content and new game modes have repositioned monthly event quests as more casual experience. We recognize the new difficulty system has unintentionally restricted access for many players due to the updated progression milestones and the removal of player choice and difficulty selection. We also acknowledge that the event quest is the primary content for many summoners, and we admittedly misjudge the impact of these changes. As far as the rewards go, the introduction of the adaptive difficulty resulted in lower rewards for some Valiant and Paragon players that had received previously when they completed the Valiant Gauntlet over the past few months. Our goal is to ensure that adaptive difficulty event quests paired with daily quest update deliver better value than before. Because yeah, dude, that would totally suck if the way things were before the prestige change and everything, and before prestige had an impact on these rewards, you were getting better rewards than now, months later, with the new systems. That would feel terrible. That's the opposite of what they're saying they want to do here, is deliver better value. So current monster reward system with backloaded rewards falls short of this goal. We will be rebalancing the Ethereum milestones to make gradual progress feel rewarding and meaningful as you move through the content. Yeah, because the way it's tuned right now, it feels terrible. Like I did that first quest, which I was like torture, and I got nothing to show for it really. So difficulty adjustments. Classic and Elder difficulties will both be significantly reduced to be better aligned with a more casual, sustainable monthly experience. Like my biggest problem with the Elder difficulty was just, how long this is. Like, why? Even if you want to keep the health super high, you want to keep the attack super high, okay, why is there so many fights? Why? Like, how many are in here, man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 unique path fights, and then the boss. That is way too much. That's way too much, man. If you just cut that in half. If you have 7, 8 fights and then a boss, that's not nearly so bad, dude. And it's not nearly as champion restrictive as well, because, we can look at my top champs here. We got Dazzler, Onslaught, Sinister, that top 2 rows. That's 11 champions. Alright, after that, I gotta start looking at my 6 stars and stuff now. And I am an endgame, a whale account that's been playing for a long time, a content creator account, Like, I have a pretty big roster. I should not be struggling to have enough leveled up champs for this type of content. And yet, here we are. After the first 2 rows, I'm already having to resort to 6-star champions. Like that is just a telltale sign to me that there is just way too many fights in here. Even my account is starting to struggle to bring up with counters. You know, what is a more recent Valiant accounts? I can't imagine how rough that's going to be for them. And like I said, just clearing this one quest took me some revives. Totally. Like, it's way freaking too much. It was way too much. And you want us to do this 6 times? You're out of your mind, KABAM. That's just so freaking... Nobody's got time for that. So, reward retuning. Ethereum reward milestones will be worked to ensure lower milestones feel meaningful, addressing the backloaded rewards and reduced payouts for some Valiant Paragon players. Timeline: the current adaptive queue will end early on Monday, September 15th. If you choose, you can still complete it and claim the rewards up until that point. A new version with the updated difficulty and rewards will be launched after running until Wednesday, October 8th. So I can earn rewards twice. Yes, if you choose to complete the active quest that's replacement, you can claim the rewards twice. And dude, honestly, if you want to do a quest this size 6 times, you absolutely deserve all these rewards, if not more. Way more. Because this is just so much. So yeah, absolutely. If you're crazy enough to do it, man, all the power to you, and enjoy the rewards. So compensation consisting of energy refills, revives, and potions will be distributed. So man, like, just take in, like, we have compensation on compensation on compensation right now that we are waiting for. It's a lot of compensation. It's been a rough couple weeks for KABAM. Please note the compensation packages of the final Alliance War placements and the general connection instability are still in progress. Like, literally, there's 3 compensation packages they're talking about right here. We'll continue to evaluate future changes to the adaptive difficulty system. Up next, we'll be exploring systematic changes to let players opt into a lower difficulty, content for lesser rewards. We have said multiple times that we're listening to your feedback and want to make the best game possible for you all. Sometimes we may miss the mark, but we're committed to making Event Quest enjoyable and rewarding for all. Keep sharing your feedback. It's invaluable. Thank you for the passion and dedication to the contest, MCOC team. So, yeah, dude, I don't really want to touch upon this bit of I would call it a bit of a sensitive topic right now, without having, proper knowledge and having tried the content for myself, so I can actually give you guys an informed opinion on all this. And after trying it, man, yeah, it's rough. It's got to go. I'm so happy immediate action is being taken. And yeah, man, I will be live streaming the brand new Event Quest that's dropping Monday in the morning. So be on the lookout for that live stream. We'll check it out. Hopefully 100% it, and then yeah, it'll just be another Titan that we can bank, and that compensation should be dropping as well. So be on the lookout for all that stuff. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on everything. Let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Don't forget about my creator code, LAG. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.